Good evening, morning, afternoon, Planeswalkers. This is Railuge, and I actually have some cards to open. So I got three of each of Core Set 2020, Ikora Layer Behemoths. Which one is that one? Guilds of Ravnica. Ravnica, what one is that one? The other new Ravnica set.
Alliance.
Theros.
Two Theros.
And Throne of Eldering.
Yeah,
there should be three. Oh, there's three right there.
Well, I'm opening all the Thrones of Eldering.
Okay, that's fine. I'm going to start with the core set. And I don't plan on doing this for the little bits that we've been able to buy, like 1 or 2 packs.
Open those.
I only want
three.
to...
You open those 3.
Okay.
I don't want to open the blue, and you get to open the green.
Okay, that works. But it's like...
want chocolate bars.
Oh, no, there's a total of 270 cards in that we're going to be opening today.
Okay.
So,
How do you start?
I don't want to, like, just do this for the little bits. I want to have, like, a lot of stuff to open, so it would be an actual interesting video. Alright.
It would be better if you had something pointing down at the screen.
It would. I would love to have, like, 2 cameras.
Why are you putting trash back there?
I'll screw you.
Whoop. A fucking trash can.
What an Inquisitor. Interesting. For strike. Whitewood Tracker. Epicure Blood. This is one of the really nice common ones. 4/4, whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. I like that. Winged Words, that's a very staple card. I like how they do the core sets. I'm glad they brought it back. But I liked how they did it before when they were doing like 10th edition and whatnot. Where they would just cycle in some staple cards. And then like other like really good cards. So it's like it's not overly complicated. And it would have a lot of things that people would more commonly use, like Healing Salve and Lightning Bolts and whatnot. Unholy Indenture. When a trans creature dies, return that card to the battlefield under your control with a +1/+1 counter on it. That sounds like a nasty card that can go into one of your decks.
Is it black?
Yeah.
Okay.
Griffin Sentinel, another old school card. Agonizing Siphon. Oh yeah, this one. Deals 3 damage to any target and gains 3 life. Pack Mastiff. Frost Lynx. Ironroot Warlord. I have one of these. Having another one in my deck would be awesome too. I know a lot of people would just doing these on boxing just goes right straight to the rares.
No, a lot of people actually shut the rares down and just go through the commons and uncommons first.
Well, the people I've seen just go right to the rares. And it's like, oh, the commons and uncommons don't matter, but they actually do. Goblin Ringleader. Like, this guy's real nice. 2/2 haste. When he enters the battlefield, reveal the top 4 cards of your library. Put all Goblin cards revealed this way into your hand, and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. I might actually replace him with one of my Goblin Warrens, I believe. One of the ones that allows me to search for goblins. Because these guys are actually pretty cool. I mean, it's like 2/2 haste. After he does his initial ability, he's still useful as a attacking defender, while the other one is just a 1/1. And it's like search your deck for any number of goblins and put it on top of your deck in any order. This guy just puts them in your hand right away.
How big is Umbreon's tail?
Okay. I got a dual land for my rare. Now, my issues with the... Ooh, and a demon token. My issues with the double lands is that they got common ones that it comes out into play tapped and you get a life off of it. This one's almost the same, except for it's a scribe one. But I think they need to just stick with the dual lands that counts as both types. Like this one would count as a mountain and an island. They come into play tapped unless you own an island or a mountain. I like those ones. And they could just easily have them be rare. Because the dual lands are a bit good. Alright, so...
So your rare was a land?
Yes.
Oh, that sucks.
I know. And it's not one of the really good dual lands, but whatever.
Is it black and blue?
It's blue and red.
Oh, fuck, that's not good.
Metropolis Sprite. Yeah, I know. I only have like one deck. No, two now. My artifact deck and my wizard deck. Here's one of the weaker sprites, or fairies.
Yeah.
1/2 flying, tap 1 blue, and it gets +1/-1 until end of turn.
Yeah, I hate these fairies.
I love its flavor text, though. Well, if that goblin didn't want his tongue pierced, he shouldn't have stuck it out at me. Keldon Rider, or Raider, I mean. When it enters the battlefield, you may discard a card and draw a card. I hate when it's like, if you do. It should read as, when it enters the battlefield, you may discard a card to draw a card. Aerial Assault.
When you do, sounds like it makes it optional that you have to draw a card at that point in time. Okay, that's got it.
This card is a little powerful. Destroy target tapped creature. You gain 1 life for each creature you control with flying. And it's 1 white and 2 generic. That's actually a pretty decent card. And it's common. So you see what I mean? It's like I just drew or pulled a really good common card. And if I have like 4 of these in a deck, that'd be, especially if it's a deck with flying, that'd be really good. Soul Savage. Thicket Crasher. Ooh, Trample. Other elements you control have Trample. I like those cards. Dagger Sail Aeronaut. He has flying if it's your turn and he's 3/2. That's not bad. But I can't think of any goblins that would make things better if I replace them. Unholy Indenture again. Marauders X. It's the one that's just +2/+0. Very decent. Sleep Paralysis. They got that one back. Yoked Ox. 0/4. 1 might. Ooh, Meteor Golem! 3/3, 7 to cast, but when he enters the battlefield, destroy target non-land permanent and opponent controls. Well, that's like a pretty decent, like 3/3 creature that comes in and destroys something. I love those. Salvager of Ruin. Sacrifice Salvager of Ruin. Choose target permanent card in your graveyard that was put there from the battlefield this turn. Return it to your hand. Not bad, especially when it's a 2/1. So you can still, like, defend with it and whatnot. Blood-Soaked Altar. An artifact. Tap it, pay 2 life, discard a card, sacrifice a creature.
Looks like all you did was eat the apple.
I don't have an apple.
Create a 5/5 black demon creature token with flying. Activate this ability only anytime you cast sorcery. That's actually decent. That's pretty good. And I have the demon token for it, too.
I love you, Daddy.
I love you, too. Ooh, I got a pretty decent looking token. I think they should do that with like cards that have no abilities. Just have the majority of the card being the picture, the name, the casting cost, and then like its type, and then power and toughness. This card right here proves that you can do it.
I think.
Yeah, light purple. Light purple.
I see a lot more than
I said light purple.
And they should do that with the lands too. Just have like the picture of the land, have at the top the name, the symbol, and then like a little tapping thing to indicate you tap it to get it. But my mythical rare in this one, Keithis, the Hidden Hand. It's a legendary elf. Legendary spells you cast cost 1 generic less to cast.
Daddy.
That's definitely pink.
Exile 2 legendary cards from your graveyard. Until end of turn, each legendary card in your graveyard gains you may play this card from your graveyard. That's nice. And it's a white, black, and green. Stop. Eat.
That's pink.
This pack had a lot of decent cards in it.
That's pink.
I might throw Blood-Soaked Altar into one of my decks.
It's okay if I just see all the signals.
Fairy Miscreant, a recent one. Enters the battlefield. If you control another creature named Fairy Miscreant, draw a card. Not that good. But at least it's a cost 1.
Can I put this in the
Another Keldon Raider. Feral Invocation. Enchant creature gets +2/+2. Also has Flash. So that's kind of nice. Although, one of the most overpowered cards I've seen them print is Rancor. +2/+0 and Trample, or gains, I should say. And when an enchanted creature gets put into the graveyard from play, return Rancor to your hand. And it costs 1 green to cast. It was insane. One of my favorite enchantment cards. Fathom Fleet Cutthroats. Ooh, one of the pirates. Destroy target creature and opponent controls that was dealt damage this turn. That's going in my pirate deck. They kind of need a little bit more power. Another Yoked Ox. Gorging Vulture. 2/2. Enters the battlefield. Put the top 4 cards of your library into your graveyard. Gain 1 life for each creature card put into your graveyard this way.
Blue. Dark blue, dark blue.
Growth Cycle. Shock.
You don't have
Oh, these things.
a. Hey, come on.
Yes, I have a
Just
dark.
give me a lightning bolt.
That's a dark blue.
I was like, the thing is, for 1 red, 2 damage seems to be a little too little. And 1 red and 1 generic for 3 damage seems to cost too much. It's just lightning bolt, 3 damage, 1 mana. It works. Stone Golem. Although I saw one card that was like Beasting, I think it was. It was like 2 green, 3 generic. Or something along those lines that deals 1 damage to 1 creature. It's like, what? Stone Golem's just a 4/4. But just like these kind of things where it's just like power and toughness. Those are a really good idea to have in your decks because they tend to cost less to cast.
Orange and yellow.
Pulse of Marasa.
Orange, that's
Return
another
target
one.
creature or land card from the graveyard to its owner's hand, and you gain 6 life.
Pumpkin. I think pumpkin would be good.
That's nice.
Well, pumpkin's not dark enough. Let me try.
Either Gust, choose target spell or permanent that's red or green. The owner puts it on top or bottom of their library.
Try the lemon. That's really bright yellow.
It's actually kind of decent. They should have something like that in each color. Diviner's Lockbox. Tap 1, tap it. Choose a card name. Then reveal the top card of your library. If that card has the chosen name, sacrifice Divinor's lockbox, and draw 3 cards. Activate this ability only anytime you cast a sorcery. So that'd be really great to combo with Scry. Oh, and I got another dual land. Temple of Mystery. Yeah, that's a little disappointment. At least Scry won, in my opinion. Oh, wait.
What?
Okay. So, here's my rare. Here's a foil. And here's my land. Oh, when you make those, they should at least be uncommon. But when you make them common, you get an overflux of them, and it becomes as annoying as, say, like Circle of Protection. But I find them to be useful. Okay, next, Theros. Theros, Beyond Death. That's the enchantment set, I believe.
I'm kind of glad I didn't grab that one. I don't like enchantments.
Yeah, it's the one that has the enchant creatures. As example, Nyxborn Seaguard. It's a merfolk soldier that counts as the enchantment creature. And it's 2/5. Pretty nice defense for being 2 blue and 2 generic. Thrill of Possibility. As additional cost, discard a card. Draw 2 cards. That's not bad. Light Breath Cataplease enters the battlefield. Target creature and opponent controls get -X until end of turn, where X is your devotion to black.
Oh, that'd be good in my zombie deck.
Oh yeah. It's a beast though, but still, it'd be really, really good.
Yeah, because I always have like 20 to 30 lands out.
Well, it's your mana and the mana cost of your permanents.
Yeah, but dude, zombies, man.
Yeah. Relentless Pursuit. Reveal the top 4 cards of your library. You may put a creature card and/or a land card from among them into your hand. That's good. What?
Chris, you need to hurry up or you're going to have to break this into sections.
Oh yeah, good point. Venomous Hierophant, but then also I can just edit it down. Chain to Memory. Hyrax Tower Scout. Satyr's Cunning. Create a 1/1 red satyr creature token with this creature can't block. Escape? Exile 2 other cards from your graveyard. You may cast this card from your graveyard for its escape cost. Oh, but it stays in the. It goes back to the graveyard when you're done. It doesn't say to exile it afterwards. That's interesting. Hero of the Pride. Traveler's Amulet.
Okay, I don't think any more evolutions need black except for the eyes.
Mischievous Chimera.
You. I think that's it.
Ooh, that's actually decent. Whenever you cast your first spell during each opponent's turn, it deals 1 damage to each opponent and you scry 1.
Yes, you get black eyes. And
Target land you control becomes an XX elemental creature with trample and haste until end of turn, where X is the number of enchantments you control. Creature and enchantment spells you control can't be countered. That's going to my Life with Candy deck.
What? My candy deck?
Yeah, Life with Candy. It's life in creatures. Careless Celebrant. It dies, it deals 2 damage to target creature or planeswalker and opponent controls. Nice.
coral.
Dad, my
Not bad.
question is, why is it called Life and Candy? Candy, Life Candy.
I actually like that color.
Okay, I'm starting to get a little tired of getting these lands as the rare ones.
Okay.
Ooh, I got one of these lands. I love these. Too bad it's not the hollow form. Okay, I do need to speed it up though. Portent of Betrayal, I know what that does. Karama Metra's Blessing.
Here you go. I'm done.
Try to eat that rat.
Wow, it'll gain hexproof and indestructible if it's enchanted or an enchantment. That's nice. Deny the Divine. Counter target creature or enchantment spell. Spells counter this way, exile instead. Warp and Flames. Deals 1 damage to 3 target creatures. Those creatures can't block. Omen of the Dead. Omen of the Hunt. Inspire Awe. Brine Giant. This spell costs 1 generic less to cast for each enchantment you control. Neat. Errant Revelers. Destroy target artifact or gains haste until end of turn. Final Death. Exile target creature. Holy crap. Annex Hardened in the Forge. Ooh, I got one of the demigods. Annex power is equal to your devotion to red. Whenever Annex or another non-creature token you controls dies, create a 1/1 red satire creature token with this creature can't block. If the creature had power 4 or greater, create 2 of those tokens instead. Now normally I'd be like, ooh, this would go good in my goblin deck, but it really won't. I'm thinking maybe my hero deck.
Do you have a death deck?
Kinda, it's a zombie deck. Escape Velocity.
Zombies deck's better.
That's haste. I'm not going to disagree with that.
What is it called?
All 3 of them.
What is it called?
Creatures you
Zombie
control
1,
gets
2,
plus
and
X
3.
plus X until on turn where X is your devotion to green.
You should name one as 1, 2, 3, 4.
My rare is Citizen Champion. 1/3. It has Consolation. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on Citizen Champion and draw a card. Not bad. And a zombie token.
Oh, that's mine.
Nope, it's fine.
Daddy?
Actually, I don't need as many zombies tokens as I've used to because of that one token thing I got.
Yeah. Just send it to Envoy.
Darker.
Riptide Turtle has Defender, but it has Flash.
See Periwinkle.
Thrill of Possibility.
Oh, Periwinkle.
Mixborn Cursor. Plummet.
Mama, I think I can't eat the wrap.
Discordant Piper. When it dies, create a 0/1 white goat creature token.
Wow.
Sure. Revoke Existence. Nice card. Memory Drain. Counter target spell. Scry 2. Not bad. Not bad at all. Unknown Shores. It's the one where you get to tap 1 and it to add 1 mana of any color. That's a decent land. Omen of the Forge. And then it's a Called to the Hunt. Oh, it's the green demigod. Each other creature you control enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it. Not bad. Acolyte of Affliction. When it enters the battlefield, put the top 2 cards of your library into your graveyard, and you may return a permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. Not bad.
That's Slate.
Serenity Singer.
Gray. Yeah.
Enters battlefield, target creature an opponent controls get -X, -0 until end of turn, where X is your devotion to below.
No.
And Labyrinth of Scophos. Tap it at generic. Tap 4, tap it. Remove target attacking or blocking creature from combat. That sounds familiar. No? Are all the lands like this in this set? If so, that's kind of cool. Oh, and I got a satire cedar.
Can I see them?
It's the
It's pretty.
yeah, I like those.
Oh, my god. What the?
Alright, now for the set that I was actually anticipating. I call it a Lair of the Behemoths. I'm pretty sure that's the one with the mutate cards. I really, really want to make a mutate deck. Blow on the back of the card. Give me blessing. She slapped it instead. Alright, the token is the human soldier, which is okay. Thornwood Falls. It's the life duo.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Ooh, I got one of these. Land, Forest, Island, Mountain.
That's a triple land.
I like these. They need to keep doing these lands. And that.
What, Dan?
Okay.
Attack? Can cats get heart attacks?
No.
No, I know they can, but.
Oh, how sad.
Okay.
Cat possible?
Question of the day. I think it's time they update their borders. This is actually decent. I kind of like these. Like the
Oh, snap. Oh,
the open borders.
Oh,
They should do this maybe just for the rares. But I really, really, really like the design they did all the way back in Future Sight.
Ooh.
I think it's time that they bring that out. That would be amazing. And I think I think it's time to update from this. Especially since how they did the corners. Those are just a little weird to me. It makes the cards feel odd, if that makes sense. Humans you control get +1/+1. Tap 2, or tap 2 generic and tap 2 untapped humans you control. Tap target creature under opponent's control. Not bad. Yes! I got a mutate. I might just do a 5-color deck with mutate.
Kinda, does it look better now?
General's
that I
Enforcer.
have Skin tone?
Legendary humans you control have been destructible.
Yes or no?
Interesting. Exile target card from a graveyard. If it was a creature card, create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. Springjaw Trap.
I was working on the Eevees.
Deals 3 damage to any target. Wow. That's 4. Interesting.
Leafy on that.
Greater Sandworm. Can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. Of one mind. Capture Sphere. Enchant creature. When Capture Sphere enters the battlefield, tap and enchant a creature.
Wait.
Oh, it's passive. It's a pacify. Or pacifism.
Kinda stop!
Coordinated charge. Creatures you control gets +2/+1 time of turn. Blitter Spit Gremlin. Oh, it's this one. Tap it, deals 1 damage to each opponent, and whenever you cast a non-creature spell, untap it. Mutual Destruction. As additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice a creature, destroy target creature.
Also,
3/3 Trample. Put the top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard. That's kind of crap.
what's this one?
Cathartic Reunion. Draw 3 cards. Okay, I'm going to make a small pile of mutate cards.
That's smoke. That's a gray.
Because I got Cavern Whisper that has mutate. It can't be blocked by less than 2 creatures, and whenever this creature mutates, each opponent discards a card.
It's like a brown.
So with the
Help me.
Ligar, whenever this creature mutates, other creatures you control get +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the number of times this creature has mutated. I like. So of course I can't just do nothing but mutation.
That's a really
However, I'm going to throw in the different cards that would like add to the other creatures.
I already tested it. Go check downstairs and make sure no one's are down there. Yes.
Wait, markers or
My markers. Caramel. That's it. Caramel. Kana.
I hate the inserts like this.
Yeah,
Like, I'd rather have tokens.
what?
This is just garbage. Unpredictable Cyclone. Enchantment. If a cycling ability of another non-land card would cause you to draw a card, instead exile cards from the top of your library to exile a card that shares a card type with the cycled card. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost. Then put the exiled cards that weren't cast this way on the bottom of your library in a random order. Escape Protocol. Porky Parrot. I have this on the online version of Magic. Which just, I'd rather buy the physical cards because the cards on the online are going to be cycled out. So it's like majority of the duels you can play will not allow certain cards, which is okay because, you know. But anyway, that's the mutate, deals X damage. You tap it and it deals X
Get
damage
off my notebook!
depending on how many times you mutated it. And then another mutate right after that, Insatiable Hemophage. Whenever this creature mutates, each opponent loses X life and you gain X life, where X is the number of times this creature has mutated.
There you are.
Unexpected Fangs has a lifelink counter. I hope they keep that. Bristling Boar, Mysterious Egg. Whenever this creature mutates, +1/+1 counter on it. It's 0/2. But that's decent. I want 4 of these. Phase Dolphin. Another target attacking creature can't be blocked this turn. That's nifty.
Tell my mom I was drawing.
Oh! Helica Glider. When it enters the battlefield, it comes with your choice of a flying counter or a first strike counter. Neat. Crustacean. Flash 1/6. Day Squad Marshal. Enters the battlefield, creates a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. So it's pretty much you get a 3/3 and a 1/1. Cloud Piercer. Dinosaur Reach. Whenever this creature mutates, you may discard a card to draw a card.
Lucky thing is when I snapped a picture, it actually makes it look darker. So
No, I'm glad they're still doing dinosaurs. It makes it so like my dinosaur deck can still be upgraded and updated.
That's not like purple.
Corpse
That's
Trunk.
lilac.
Pink.
Where does the lilac?
Top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard, then you may return a creature card from your graveyard to your
This is all over
hand.
here.
That's good for my zombie deck.
That's not
I think this is
lilac.
actually
Ensign
the color I
Symbiote.
used for
Whenever a
when I
creature you
was dying.
control mutates, put +1/+1 counter on that
Yeah,
creature
that's
and you
the
gain
color I
2
used
life.
for.
Holy crap. You know what? I'm just going to put the
That's
creatures that
literally-
They're not
are
lilac.
good at
This is
for the
the dark.
mutations in there. Then I'll just construct the deck around them.
Lilac is too dark.
Last deck.
Here, I can see it.
Well, lilac was too light. Was this one?
Oh.
Yeah. That one was that one. I decided that one because
Dark Bargain as my foil.
okay, now
Crystalline Giant as my rare.
caramel.
Artifact Creature Giant.
Peach.
At the beginning of combat on your turn, choose a kind of counter that, at random, a Crystalline Giant doesn't have on it from among Flying, First Strike, Death Touch, Hexproof, Lifelink, Menace, Reach, Trample, Vigilance, and +1/+1.
And that's a black.
Put a counter of that kind on Crystalline Giant. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just roll a 1d10.
So my favorite Pokemon.
That's going in my artifact deck. That's really good. Ivy Elemental. Ooh! Comes to play with X +1/+1 counters on it. Almost just like Kithikin. Duskfane Mentor. Skull Prophet. Top 2 cards of your library into your graveyard. That's also a
Her eyes are dark one.
black or red creature mana. So,
No.
Tread Sails,
And then Karma.
Adventurous Impulse,
No.
Ringfold Pterodon. Enters the battlefield with your choice of a flying counter or a hexproof count. Ooh, hexproof. Ooh. Gloom Pangolin. It's just a 1/5. Blade Banished. Exile target creature with power 4 or greater. Not bad. Ferocious Tigerilla. It's a catty. It's a catty. Meow.
It's a cat and it's
Meow. So it comes with a choice of Trample or Menace.
What's Menace?
It can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures.
Menace.
Trampled, all the undealt damage goes through the creature and hits the player.
Never mind, I trample.
Corpse Turn. Put the top 3 cards of your library
Ooh,
into your graveyard.
Whoa.
Pacifism. And no mutates in this.
There we go.
That's sad. Target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. I love those cards. I love the picture for it.
Can I see?
Shows a cat dragon chasing a guy.
Oh, Katrina. Wait, what does it say?
Go for blood.